It's Aisling Clery here, Leinster Ladies PRO, and I'm joined this evening by Rachel Cassidy, the Vice Captain of Ballymore Ladies. Rachel, how are you doing? You well?
Good, Aisling, how are you?
I'm not so bad, not so bad. Rachel, Ballymore, they're in Leinster Junior Club final, and I believe it's a historical achievement. I believe it's the first time your club has made it to a Leinster final. With that,
it right? Is, yeah, big deal at home now at the minute.
So what's the mood like in the club at the minute?
There's a lot of excitement, mix of nerves. There's an awful lot of support and everything coming from everybody at home. Everybody's asking how are things going. Like it's a big boost to the area. There's signs popping up left, right, and centre from all the different businesses wishing us the best of luck. So it's nice, a nice atmosphere at home at the minute.
Obviously the last year and a bit have been dreadful, so this must be bringing, even to your local area, to Ballymore itself, it must be bringing a bit of positivity back into the parish.
It has, yeah, no, it really has. It's been something to look forward to. Like when we got word that it was definitely going to be playing, it was like the final itself was going to be played. It was just nice to know that you would eventually get back on the pitch with a goal of a Leinster final of all things to play. Like it was just really nice.
And tell me, Rachel, Ballymore, I know Mary Kiernan a long time now. What are the best things about Ballymore Ladies?
The best things, there's nearly too many things to list about Ballymore, to be honest. It's the atmosphere in the club in general. From you start at a young age, like the teams always stick together the whole way up. So a lot of us that are playing together at the minute have gone through the motions of underage, progressed on to minor, senior at the minute now. And it's just, we're a very close team. We always have been. Trainings are never really an effort to go to. It's always an enjoyable session. And especially now with the excitement of this, it's really adding to it. But I suppose it's just the atmosphere, and we always have good crack with each other. We always had. And like when football was kind of on the outgo restrictions and things like that, like we did miss the football, but we missed the social aspect of it too, of getting to go and meet the girls and have the crack and things like that. So that's our little club.
And I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? That for the last little while, because we've been held apart. It was Jackie Kinch from Tinnahealy there the other day was telling me that that's nearly been the best thing about being able to go back. While it's great to be playing the football, it's actually even better to be back together as a team again.
Yeah, definitely, 100% agree there.
The Leinster Championship then, if I bring you back, I had to go back to the past to the final because it's been that long since we played.
Of course.
He had two great wins, a quarter-final win over Ballymore Duro in the quarter-final, and then probably a big win over Ballantyre St. John's, who were the Dublin champions. What are your memories, Rachel, of those of the two games? Obviously, the getting through from the semi-final would be a highlight, no?
Yeah, look, we being the small club that we are, and as you said, like this is a monumental occasion kind of for our club, like, so to get out of the county itself was massive. To get down to the games, like I remember the first one we went down to, like nerves are flying high, like the level of football is up so much to watch, like it's a different ball game really. So I suppose going into the first game, like we were a bit nervous and we just went out, we played our game, it worked for us on the day. So then we were home and it was like Ballantyre's next. They were known to be a strong side, so that was constantly in the back of our heads, but we were lucky that was actually a home game. So that kind of gave us that bit of an incentive just to kind of focus on what we do best, and that's just playing football at the minute. So going into that game, we were nervous again and we were very surprised at the win. They were a very, very strong side, and credit to the girls, like it was a fantastic game to play. But yeah, it's a while ago now that all happened, so the nerves, I'd say, I'll be back again for this one.
Well, they've done you well for the last two games, so if they weren't there for next Wednesday, there'd be something wrong. How difficult then? I mean, you're after beating Dublin champions, and there's always a big thing about Dublin teams and whatever, but you're after, defeating them in a semi-final. How difficult was it then to be told, a couple of days, that's it, we're back into lockdown, no Leinster final? It must have been crushing, was it?
Yeah, it was. Like the atmosphere then had been built again. We were all getting, like, we felt that we were ready to play the game. It was get in, get it started. Once that ball goes up in the air and the whistle is blown, like you're away with it. And then to be told that you have to wait, it did knock us a bit. and the unknown then of will it be played, when will it be played, it was kind of hard to keep girls motivated for a while. Yeah. But it didn't take too long to be like, look, this is going to be played. Like, you need to be ready for when we get the call that the game is going to be played. We need to be ready.
Yeah.
So we're back to it.
Which must be nice to know that, you know, it is eventually going to be played. It's just a matter of when, rather than, you know, no, that's it. It's off and it's forgotten about. And I've said it to each of the captains that I've interviewed over the last couple of days, that it has always been our intention to play these games, you know, because we know how important they are to yourselves. And, you know, it's a little bit of history for your club in a Leinster final for the first time. So we know how important it is, and we didn't want
we appreciate that a lot as well, the fact that we are getting to play it, and the work and the background work that had to go in to ensure that it is being played, and even the bit of support that's getting to come and see us now as well. Like, we're a small club, we're going to know the people there. It's going to be nice to see the familiar faces that have been with us from start to finish. Absolutely. From wins and losses, to be there on the big day.
And you'll have a few in the stand cheering you on then as well.
Yeah.
In No More Park. So the tickets must be hot enough to get
they
down
were
to Ballymore.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was gold dust at home.
Yeah. I'd say O'Loughlin there put up the tickets, they're golden tickets, you know. Yeah. It's nearly Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but there'll be plenty of a reward at the end. So for obviously, you know, not everyone is going to be able to get these to these games with the current number restrictions and stuff. So Leinster LGFA we are streaming it. The game is going to be on our YouTube channel. For those that might tune in, that might be of a neutral persuasion, perhaps, who should I be looking out for in Ballymore?
Oh, in Ballymore, there's any girl on the team. we are very much a unit of a team. We all work together. No player individually stands out, and I think that stands to us on the pitch, that we all work together rather than relying on one person to do all the work. So it just depends on the day who's on top form.
The neutrals will just have to watch the game, so.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, listen, Rachel, the very, very best of luck. Hopefully I'll get to see you in person on Wednesday. And we'll be able to wave from distance.
Hopefully.
Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I wish you the best of luck against Kilmore. It's going to be on our YouTube channel from 7 or 7:15. Jesus, I can't even remember what time it is. But we wish you the very, very best of luck. Thanks a million for tuning in today, and good luck in the final.
Thanks a million, Aisling.